Every man in my family disappears when they turn 18. I turn 18 in 3 hours. I figured out about it when I was 12. I was helping organize the basement when a bunch of old photo albums spilled out of a box. One picture had a little girl in it. It was my mom. It was so weird seeing her as a child with pigtails and missing teeth, but I could recognize the shape of her eyes. I figured I could take a break and started going through the album. Mom didn't talk about her family all that much, so when I saw a picture of mom playing with her siblings, 3 older brothers and 2 sisters, I was surprised. I saw her sitting on her mom's lap as she tried to learn how to play the piano, and I saw the first family photo. It was her oldest brother, about 17 years old, giving my mom noogie on her head. Her brothers were constantly picking on her, and she looked damn near ready to kill them in every single photo. No one was smiling except for my mom. On the next page, her oldest brother was gone. There were no more pictures of him. There weren't any pictures of a funeral or anything. It was just like he disappeared. Time moved on. My mom went from pigtails to ponytails. There was a photo of her very first piano recital. Her other brothers seemed all right, although the second oldest got less and less excited about anything over the years. At his final family photo, he wasn't smiling. It's like he knew something was going to happen to him. He disappeared after that photo. My mom wasn't smiling this time. I think by then she knew something was wrong. This wasn't a happy family photo. It was to have one final image to remember him by. The final brother was around 16 years old. He seemed was carefree as could be. He was always excited and smiling in the family photos. Maybe he was trying to create long-lasting memories with my mom as much as possible. My mom went from a little pigtailed girl to a nerdy teenager with braces and pimples. He still spent all his time with my mom. The final family photo, my mom couldn't hold it together. The photo showed my mom clinging onto her brother with tears running down her face while her family all balked around her. That wasn't how it was supposed to go. They were all supposed to pose nicely and have one final image of their son. Instead, my mom was crying as her brother clung back onto her. The joyful, cool image of him from before, crumbling away to a scared teenager who knew what was coming. It was at that picture my mom came down into the basement, probably to check on my progress. The moment she saw what I was looking at, her face fell. I put the album away and asked my mom what happened to her brothers. I cannot forget the look on her face. She looked dead. They're gone now. They only wanted the boys. She refused to explain who they were and fled into her bedroom. She locked the door behind her and didn't come back out for hours. When she did, she asked me not to talk about it, begged me to just leave it be, so I did. As her one and only child, her only son, I left it alone. At first I went on as normal, but I couldn't let it go. I did my research. The missing person reports took a bit to dig up, but they were all there. Michael, John, Warren, all 3 had vanished the night they turned 18. The cases were currently colder than ice. No sign of them had ever turned up. No sightings, no suspicious bodies. They were gone. I didn't know what they were, and I didn't think I'd find out until tonight. But I had a date for my last day on Earth, so I decided to use my time well. I stopped making college plans and instead started focusing on other things. I volunteered almost every weekend at the soup kitchen feeding the homeless. After school, I went out of my way to hang out with the kids that no one hung out with. I ended up making some of my closest friends with people I never would have given the time of day to before. I joined the photography club. I actually won some local contests with my photos. I tried to inspire other people to get into something creative, something fun, not to be good at it. And above all, I prioritized my time with my mom. I'm the only real family she has. Maybe I was a bit of a mama's boy, but it didn't matter. I didn't want to leave this world without making a difference. I think I did, and I had some fun doing it too. A few more hours? It's so strange. The last few years seem to happen in the blink of an eye. I'm certainly not ready to die or be abducted by whatever, but I don't have a choice as far as I know. So I've decided to do one final thing. I asked her to come down to the basement to show her what I'd set up. Pictures. Hundreds of photos over the last few years. Pictures of us laughing, of us crying, of us just going about our day. I'm just leaving in person, Mom. You'll always have these memories. I smiled. Maybe I'll be able to watch over you from where I go. If I can, I will. I love you, Mom, she sobbed.